It's called breakdance, breaking, or b-boying. From the streets of New York, where it originated in the early 1970s, it has moved to the stage and around the world. This group, the Gamblers Crew from South Korea, where breakdancing has become popular in recent years, were one of the highlights at the Korea Day celebrations in Auckland recently.
The last 4 or 5 years, it became really, really big now. It's, some of the politicians use it for the political campaigns or the TV ads and stuff, commercials and all that. So they are now like more of a, before they were like kind of dancers, but now they're more of in the art format. They are getting acknowledgement as an artist, which is good.
We're here in New Zealand, and it's like a real small country, and they're from Korea, they're like top in the world, and they come here to New Zealand. It's like, yeah, I just think it's something that's real, real great. It's like a once-in-a-life chance to see them, and then, you know, they're here, and yeah, it's just great.
These amazing Asian exponents of breakdancing are no newcomers to the world stage. Since coming together in 2002, they have performed and taken part in competitions around the world. 3 years ago, they became the first non-American crew to win a major competition in Houston, Texas.
As far as I understand, they're more of exporting their cultures around the world. It's not just Korean, but all the moves they do, they got their own styles, Korean styles and stuff. So it's really good to have it as a Korean, as a great the cultural exporter. They're more of professional dancers, professional b-boys, so they're making a living out of it. So they dance for it and then people pay for it, so they make them pro. But it is nothing like a street dancing. They got their own studios, they got their own dancing schools and stuff. So it's more of like the Korean people taking it really seriously. There are about 5,000 Korean b-boys out there professionally, but then these guys are one of those top guys out of that.
The group did performances and workshops in Auckland and Wellington over a 10-day tour, including a workshop at the Otara Music and Arts Centre in Auckland recently.
I think it's an awesome opportunity for the b-boy community in New Zealand. It's not often we get some of the best dudes in the world coming to our neighbourhood and teaching us the things that we like watching on TV and on the DVDs. So huge opportunity. To be honest, I was supposed to MC today, but even I couldn't let this opportunity go without learning a few tips and stuff like that. So huge opportunity.
Smiley's in the house.
It's crazy, the stuff they do. They've been breakdancing for 13 years. It's their life, and it's really inspiring for people like us. They've caused a lot of hype, like they're building up the scene, and that's exactly what New Zealand needs, because New Zealand for breakdancing is not really that. People aren't into it that much. So for them to come over here, it's just going to build up the scene even more.
One of the participants is Aucklander Grace Kim, who was happy just to learn the basics.
I've done a bit of salsa dancing, I've started a bit of flamenco dancing, and I've done a little bit of hip hop, but this is nothing. This is like nothing I've done before. It's been amazing. I've watched a lot of their shows online and things, and they're just absolutely amazing, and they're really good teachers as well. And I've never really known about the b-boy crowd in Auckland, and there were people even from Gisborne that came up, and I just thought it was the most amazing environment. And although I just really didn't know how to do anything, I just had a blast. It was amazing. Yeah.
The level of what they taught us was pretty good. It wasn't too hard. It was sort of, it taught us what we needed to learn, not what we wanted to learn. So that was probably the key point about it.
All right.
I was going to give it a go, but I'm just happy watching. There may have been a language barrier because none of the Koreans spoke fluent English. But the language of dance and music proved the winner of the day.
There's a little bit of a barrier there, but when you're on the same page, it's all good. These guys are pretty much talking with their bodies, telling us what to do with their feet and hands. So it's been awesome. Yeah, language hasn't even made the day difficult, so it's been cool.
While breakdancing is usually associated with battles between rivals to show superiority, today's workshop has become a coming together of different cultures and a celebration of the dance form.
And it's good to see the Asian community getting involved in Ota, predominantly PI community. It's been awesome. Good for the kids, good for them as well to see how the Polynesians sort of do it over here in New Zealand. So no, we've enjoyed it. Really good.
I reckon, it's just there's that bond and unity between countries from all over the world because of Gambler, and I'm just so great they came here. Learned so much. It was the best time ever. Yeah.